Beautiful witches, blessed be. This is White Raven over here. Today's Monday. So happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. How were you, witches? How was your weekend? I had a great weekend and I share with you guys some of the pictures of the pumpkin carving that I was doing. I don't know if you're going to be doing pumpkin carving next weekend. I mean, next Sunday is going to be Samhain. Or if you already did and you save your pumpkin seeds, but I'm going to share with you different ways in which you can use your pumpkin seeds. As a witch, you see the world of infinite possibilities for magic. When you walk outside and you walk in the woods, or whenever you're doing whatever, magic is always in the back of your head. And whenever, at least in my case, whenever I'm touching anything, whenever I see a lot of something, I'm like in the back of my head, how can I use this magically, right? Everything that surrounds us, especially if it's part of Mother Nature, like flowers in our backyard, like have you actually paid attention to the seasons, what sprouts in your backyard every different season? What do you use that for? There is so many ingredients loaded with magic at the tip of your fingers, witches. And sometimes we just have no clue. We just do not process things that way. So if you're like me, that you have all these pumpkin seeds at home and you want to know what to use with them with a magical touch, stick around, we're going to get into it right now. Before I continue, my name is White Raven. I welcome you, witch. Thank you for being here with me yet one more Monday. I'm super excited to share this with you, and I really hope this helps you in your magical endeavors in the year to come. Now, even though we're doing this with the pumpkin seed from the pumpkins that you may be carving for Halloween or Samhain, this is good for you to do anytime. Now, it happens that pumpkin seeds are extremely good for many things. One of those things is going to be for prosperity. So these pumpkin seeds that I have over here, which is they have been prepared. I took these recipes from Silver RavenWolf, and I have shared with you 1,000 times already in these videos how much I love Silver Raven. Regardless if she's Wicca or not, she is one of my mentors. I really look up to her. Her wisdom, her integrity, and her dedication towards the craft. We're going to be making an oil here together. We are going to be making a prosperity charm bag together. And also, we're going to do a little ritual for you to send your petitions into the universe, specifically if you are working with prosperity, abundance, and opportunities. Which is, there's going to be a lot of ingredients and things, because these are 3 different rituals that I'm going to share with you. But the basic is going to be your pumpkin seeds. You're going to get your pumpkin seeds after you carve your pumpkin. You're going to wash them thoroughly. Once you wash your pumpkin, witches, we are going to coat them. All right, we're going to cover them with some ingredients, and the ingredients are going to be, you're going to use ground cloves. You are going to use some ground nutmeg, and which is, these are spices that you can find in your local supermarket. You're also going to use ground cinnamon. You're also going to use allspice. You're also going to use a few drops of vanilla. Now, if you want to use a lot of these pumpkin seeds for you to do magic and also for your family to eat, because definitely they're going to be delicious, then go ahead and add those ingredients. However, if you're going to use these pumpkins for magic and nobody is going to eat them, so in that case, I suggest for you to add some 5-finger grass or cinque foil as an additional ingredient. All right, witches. So what I did with my pumpkins after I washed them and put all the mix of all these powders, I mixed them together. I put them in my air fryer. You can put it in a dehydrator, but air fryers are really, really fast and now they're very easy to get anywhere. So I put them in my air fryer probably 5 to 7 minutes. It depends how big is your air fryer and how many seeds you put in there. But in my particular case for this ones, 5 minutes, it's all it took in the air fryer for them to be crunchy and completely dry. All right, witches. So the first thing that we are going to do with our pumpkins is going to be a prosperity oil. In this little bottle that I have over here, I have added some copper wire and some copper beads. Copper is going to keep the magic charge into your oil. Let's open your bottle, witches, and we are going to add 7 seeds into the bottle. 6 and 7. All right. So I have the wire here. These are some of the beads that I got for these particular charms. To your little bottle with the 7 seeds, we're going to pour some jojoba oil. Perfect. Okay, witches, so now that I have added my jojoba oil in my little master bottle, I'm going to add 7 drops of these 3 different oils. The first one that I'm going to use is going to be pumpkin. We are going to add 7 drops, witches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Make sure that if you are going to do this with pipettes or droppers, you use a different dropper for each oil. The second oil that we're going to add is going to be patchouli. And again, witches, is going to be 7 drops. Last oil that we're going to add to the master bottle is going to be honeysuckle. And it also is going to be 7 drops, which is honeysuckle smells truly like magic. And here's our oil, which is absolutely beautiful. And witches, so you know, I'm going to be making, right when I finish with this video, at least 10 bottles of this oil. In case you don't have the ingredients, I'm going to be making 10 for you guys. So if you are interested in getting these oils that I'm going to be making with these seeds and these ingredients that you see over here, they're going to be on my website coming up this week. Okay, my beautiful witchy mamas, the next thing that we're going to do with our pumpkin seeds and our beautiful oil, we are going to make, witches, a prosperity bag. This is for you to carry whenever you need an opportunity to open, your roads to open, prosperity, abundance, success, money. You want to carry this with you, and with this oil you are going to feed and you're going to charge as many times as you need to do this. You can use any color you deem proper. I like this one. And in this baggie, witches, you are going to put a clear quartz. You're going to put an acorn. This is a little acorn, witches. I found this in my walks in the woods. We have a lot of acorns here in my side of the planet, and we're going to put that acorn also inside this baggie. The next thing that we're going to put inside that baggie, witches, is going to be a whole nutmeg. So this is something that you can find in the supermarket right now, and you can add it in here. Next, we're going to put some oak wood moss. Also, I have over here this money paper. This money paper is called Joss paper, all right? And they come in different type of printings. You can have just a regular money. You can have money like this one that is 1,000. You can have Joss paper just like this one as well that I have over here, with no money at all. There's some other ones that have Chinese money on it. you name it. But just paper is amazing for you to do prosperity magic. So in the bag, you're going to put whatever it is that you want. If you want success, money, if you want a specific amount of money. All right, so now that I wrote in there what I want, I'm going to fold this towards me. Okay, I'm going to put that inside my baggie as well. And the last thing that I'm going to put, which is going to be some of my money powder. Many of you guys already have this powder. I like how this powder smells. So I'm going to put some of this money powder in there as well. All right, which is we are going to close this baggie. This baggie is done. Okay, which is, so I finished my little baggie with 7 copper beads. I did nut with my copper wired and I added the 7 copper beads. And now the next thing that you're going to do with this bag, which is you are going to feed it with your pumpkin oil that you just made. Just turn it around and just put some drops of the oil in your baggie. This is how you feed a bag. This is not only to feed this bag, but this is how you feed any mojo bag, any magical bag, any charm bag. This is how you feed it. Needless to say, witches, this bag smells super amazing and it's going to assist you for whatever you are charging it with. If it's for opening roads, you're going to carry it when you need your roads open. If it's for an opportunity for work, if it's an opportunity for money, prosperity, luck, whatever it is, just make sure that you carry this with you. And prior to doing that, make sure you feed your bag. Okay, witches, for the last ritual that we have with our pumpkin seeds, we're going to be still using our oil. We're going to have our seeds and we're also going to have a green candle because we're going to do this for prosperity, for opening roads, for success, abundance, all that happy stuff, okay, that we are focusing in today. Now on the new moon, you're going to be doing this ritual. So there's a few things that we're going to need. If you're able to get just paper, get some just paper, which is wishing paper. So I'm going to get my just paper. And in my just paper, I'm going to write what I want. So now that I finished writing down in my just paper what I wanted, I'm going to put it on the side. I'm going to grab my green candle. And I'm going to grab my pumpkin oil and I'm going to anoint this candle with this pumpkin oil. I'm send it to the universe. You don't have to use much, witches. Now everything we put in this oil is 100% safe for you to have in your hand. As a matter of fact, it's jojoba oil, so it's going to be good. Always test it, just make sure that you're not allergic to something in there. Because you can rub this oil in your hand prior to meeting someone that is going to give you a job, for example. It's really good to rub this in your hand prior to go play in a casino, prior to play the lottery. I mean, you can rub this in your hand. You can dab anything with this oil, which is, the sky is the limit. Now I'm going to put my just paper with my petition and my wish in here. And we are going to put some of this seeds around your candle. On the new moon, which is you're going to do your ritual, you're going to light your candle. And you're going to present your petition into the universe. This petition that you have over here, transmit it into your candle, from that candle into the fire that is consuming the wax. And as it's consumed, it's sending it into the ether. It's sending it into the universe just for you. And that's it, which is 3 awesome ways for you to use the seeds of the pumpkins that you carved for Samhain. Please make sure to keep the rest of the seeds. Remember that these have 5-finger grass, so keep them away from people that may think that they can eat it. You can use it throughout the year for any prosperity, abundance, and open roads rituals that you may need. After this video, witches, I'm going to make at least 10 of these oils, and they're going to be available in my website just in case you don't have the seeds, you already threw them away, and you're interested in getting this oil. I'm going to put in the description of the video where I got this recipe for. It's from the amazing Silver RavenWolf. But if you need it, I'm going to have it just for you. It's going to be made right here in the next couple of minutes when I finish with this video. Check them out in my website, whiteravenandwitcheslair.com, and remember to visit my social platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. Email me if you have any questions, lairofthewitch@yahoo.com. And until next time, witches, you must stay very smart, but above all, witches, you must stay so very wicked. Bye.